Hello, Bapino. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Starting up, as you can see, I had to fiddle with some scenery, but they're all shop, all happening and getting going. And thanks to the guys joining us on Discord. Uncle John is here next to me again.
Hello from sunny South Africa.
Much warmer than this morning, eh? It's actually very hot now. You know, while we wait, let's get Edge on the screen here. Let me show you what I see. So I'm not sure how this is going to look in the sim, how far behind we are, but we obviously want to take off there from JFK, and that looks like a massive cold front with some snow and rain or something there. And then we're going to obviously fly down there to DC. So we'll have a look. See when we get there. Alright, this is the flight plan. I'm going to take off 22 right. I'm not sure. I did have a quick look, but didn't really pay attention of runway usage and things like that. So just going to take off almost straight, turn direct onto that first Romeo Bravo Victor waypoint, and then just follow the river down into DC. And there's Dimitri as well.
Hello Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
Thanks, Dimitri. Alright, I'm just giving xEnviro a minute to get going, and then we'll do the reload as always, make sure everything works. We're on version RC2.2 until Zibo fixes 3. I'm not going to go use that one right now. Well, it doesn't look that bad. Sorry, Dimitri.
Oh, I said it looks like they reset your key.
They did. Alright, can I quickly reload? Hello, Mohammed. Right, so according to my OFP, I have 19 tons payload and 4.5 on the fuel, so we better start loading. Hello, Linda.
Hello Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
.5, you say? 4.5. There you go. Right, that's our route. And let's go. Ooh, this is an interesting pushback.
I am ready for electrical power up procedure.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
That was a fancy pushback, yes sir. Oh, okay. Right, who's next? What do we do next? Start the boarding. Right, what flight level did we get? 320. Not too bad. Right.
Guys, the view is on board.
KJFK. KDCA. Take 001 and activate. Execute. There is no set that we're going to take. We literally just got the runway, which is fine. Temperature arrival 19 compare. Right. KJFK 2995. You okay, sir? Good. 2995. Alright, well, we're gonna go direct there. So this will be heading select takeoff with vectors. And we'll turn back there on vectors. Right, so that is the river approach for runway 19, that famous one. I hope I can do it. I've done it a few times, obviously out of practice. Let's see how good we can actually do this. The last time I did it, the Zibo didn't want to fly that RNAV. I'm talking probably 2 years ago. So I've got great faith in it now. Right, gross weight, 0 fuel weight. Wow, look at that wind. 253 at 109. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a better idea. Alright, so there is 5.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
525. We'll take it to 5. A better angle. Take it to 5. Let Linda do the rest.
Trim up.
Right, so we are almost ready to go. Let's start this APU.
Captain has turned the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten
Ground to
your
cockpit.
seatbelt.
Says driving up.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Due to full heading select, no SID available from the runway, so we can't use LNAV. VNAV, we're going to go up to 400 feet. We're going to engage command. It will probably be command B at that point. That's how it's supposed to work. And then we'll go into a level change mode, and we can bug this up by 20 at least. So let's go there. That's done. This one goes to 32. Right. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Tow connected. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Before start procedure complete.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need
Ready
anything.
for before start checklist.
Starting pushback. You may start your engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Forward boarding door has been closed. Once you reduce all passengers to remain seated at this time, please double check the securing of your seatbelt. All electronic devices
25 and 2.
put away at this time and service with all cellular phones and two-way speakers. Flight attendants, please open your doors for turn contact.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. Twenty-five and 2.
So nice to have switches on the controllers. Now I don't have to be in the cabin to actually put some fuel in. Amazing.
Yep, a little extra immersion.
Starter
Yeah.
cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
It's an unusual pushback.
Very, very. But it's It's okay. We can do it. Oh, come on, man. Ooh, I still need to get used to these levers kind of being in my hands way. I've only hit it twice. This was the second one today. Yesterday it was driving me insane. Every time I move my hand, I touch it. Got to pull my hand in a little bit. Spawning salmon, no. This is the Drzewiecki Design JFK. KDCA is also at Drzewiecki Design.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I really need to go and disable this button on my left thumb for the freaking flaps because it's such a habit now. You just go and you pull it.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set.
Right, I think we've got everything covered. There's no warnings. 12 knots.
Bypass bin's been removed. Hand signal on the right. See you next time. Have a safe flight.
Thank you, Mr. Pushback guy. Right, only 12 knots reported. In the meter it's talking 16, but currently here we've only got 12, so we'll take it. And it's basically almost on the nose. There we go. Let's go.
Taxi lights on.
I'm very brave. I don't have my chart on the screen.
Yeah, it's a big place, Nico.
Yeah, just had to scroll up quickly. That's why I went a bit skewed there, you know. I had to step on the brake to give me a chance. Hello, Razor. Welcome, welcome. But we're gonna cross runway 310 now. I'm not flying online, so I'm not bothered with traffic, but yep. Gonna cut through here.
Approaching 3-1 right.
So glad this RAS is working again. That was a nice taxi. Bit of a zigzag. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Approaching 2, right.
Okay, the
Before
cabin is
takeoff
secured. Have a
procedure
good flight.
complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
On runway 2, right.
Right, let's go.
Stabilized. Takeoff thrust set. 80 knots. Throttle full.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
400.
Pilot Tris, I'll fly level up tomorrow. How's that? We can do level up tomorrow again.
1000.
We've been testing the Zibo mod RC3.0 or version 52 for a few flights now, and so this morning I decided I'm just going to go back to 2.2, which is also what I'm doing now. This is just the normal 2.2, and I will do level up tomorrow. Yeah, the guys are really working hard on that update. That list of all the fixes, things that they're doing is just growing and growing and growing. It is huge. And I see they were working on the flight model again in the last few days. So all in all, we're in for a much better product. I mean, even the version that I've got now is 2 versions in front of what you guys have, and it's amazing. It is really cool. It's, you know, guys spend a lot of time on it. Make sure it goes to the right place there. It's not been published. I wanted to publish it, and then I had a bit of a talk with Peter, and in the discussion we decided we're just gonna hold back a little bit. We don't want to, you know, put it out there yet, because it literally is growing by the day, but it's huge.
switched off shortly. However, for own safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt busy fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today, and we are all happy to offer you any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Our in-flight entertainment has begun.
Hello, Akbar. Almost missed you there, but I did notice. Welcome. Yep. Look at that.
Approaching transition.
I think that could be part of the front that we saw earlier. That massive bank of clouds.
Transition altitude.
done this approach before, Nico?
Dimitri, I think about 2 years ago was the last time I attempted it. And then I had a bit of an issue. The Zibo mod version of that day was not happy with the RNAV approach, so it was a bit of a stuff up. I'm hoping for a... I'm sitting here talking and my mic keeps on muting. I have done it before, but like 2 years ago. So, but the Zibo mod of that day, of that flight, was not happy with RNAV. So I'm hoping today is better.
Yeah.
There's top of descent already. Really short flight. Let's dig into this thing then.
To level off.
1,000 to go.
Right, let's see. Let's runway 19. Nope, we're not doing the RLS, we're doing the RNAV. So, scrap that one. 187. KDCA, right, okay. Delta Charlie Alpha 1110, it seems. That's the VOR. Let's have a look. Zoom in a little bit, brother. Come on. My brother is calling. Give me a second, guys. I'm back.
Welcome back, Nico.
Thank you so much. Right, I see my decision altitude is 491. So I'm going to go down to 500. So let's set this up. 491.
Ready for descent procedure.
I'm going to go down to 500. 500. There we go. And 2997. The wind's a little bit more to the right now, but it's still only 5 knots, so it's still wind calm really in that regard, but it's kind of coming from, it will be coming from, I would say, about 1 o'clock on the watch if we go into that runway now. Stop off descent, okay. And I've just noticed that RMP 0.11, bit more precision required. Okay, I'm happy. Now we just have to wait.
So you're gonna take over Nico manually at 4,100 feet.
Somewhere there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we can take this. Obviously, I'm going to have to take over before we take that final turn somewhere. We'll see.
Well, yeah. Every time I fly this, I usually take over at minimum, and then I make sure when I cross the what is it, the Roosevelt Memorial Bridge, I'm at about 600 feet. And then the final turn, the final turn is, a lot of people turn on the Rochambeau Memorial Bridge, which is the final one. I start the turn, the one before that. It's called the George Mason Memorial Bridge.
Dimitri, I'm gonna take the automation as far as I can, and then from there on, you're welcome to talk me down. Like I said, I haven't done this in like 2 years, so definitely rusty.
Yeah, it's like a bicycle.
Yeah. Problem is, the first time you get back on, you usually get a couple of bruises anyway. It's from the third time that you're okay again. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I surprise myself.
Well, I found that I've done it, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 times so far, but I find out that the key to this is by the time you reach down where, you know, where the restricted area is, the P56, you know, with the White House and all that stuff, there's a couple of bridges there. If you're at about 700 feet there, or thereabouts, then you're good to go.
Okay.
That's the key.
Approach top of descent.
Is Paul gone, or he's still ninja watching?
Oh, I'm still lurking, Dimitri.
Have you done this, Paul?
Yes. Maybe twice. And I seem to remember you needed a first officer to remind you of the altitudes at certain places. Yeah, well, that's how it would be done, but yeah. And I underdid the turn to the runway, if memory serves me right. Overshot the centre line a bit, but it was okay.
Yeah. One thing I found, Nico, that works a lot is I use the fix page in the Zibo and the DCA VOR, and then I draw 3 DME, 4 DME, and 6 DME, because that's where the recommended altitudes are in the chart, right? And then I make sure when I at at 6 DME arc, you're supposed to be at 1800 recommended. The 4 DME, you're supposed to be 1200, and the 3 DME 900, and that kind of helps me gauge.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But you got an FO there with you today, don't you?
He's not with me right now. They went walking with the dogs and they came back and he never came back up. So I don't know if he's helping with dinner or what he's doing. The plan was for us all to fly together, and then, you know, the doggy story came up and he said, no, he's going. So cool.
Right. Fire him.
Shame. I'll give him another try. I see these arcs. You're talking about the visual side of things. So I've set up on the RNAV. But let's go do those fixes. I'm interested to see where they go to. So just say we take the VOR, right? So let's go to DCA. DCA. That's the one. Oh, that's the one. Okay. We've got it. Well, it says 6. 4 and 3. Let's see, get a bit closer. 6, 4, 3.
Yeah, and you should be roughly 1800 feet at 6, 1200 at 4, and around 900 at 3. And at that point, then you start you're right at the bend there of the river, and you go down. I usually take as close to the left bank of the river as I can without getting into the space.
Yeah.
So this way you set up with a more wider turn at the end. If you take the left bank instead of run in the middle of the river, you know.
Paul?
Yes, sir.
I'm checking your gauge if it goes up again. So far not, but
Oh,
it's going down like at 100 feet a minute. It's funny, earlier I did see it. It should be on my video. It was there. Now it's going down.
relatively low cruise, I think, might be the difference.
Could be.
So the cabin's only at what? Just over 6 now. Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming down now, don't know.
Approaching transition.
I've just started my descent and cabin climb at 300 feet now.
Uh-huh. Just take a screenshot.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Hello Johnny, welcome. Hello Yuan. Johnny, yes I am. I am on IMAO. I'm lying. We decided at the last moment we didn't. I planned everything, but no sir, sorry. Apologies, took me a second to realize. We never did. Because I'm the only one flying. Ooh, wind. Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip that. Thanks for the heads up. We're dragging, Captain. We're dragging. She ain't got no more. Uncle John, check this ride. Check here. I've got my speed brakes out.
Flight level 100.
Ah,
Landing
thank you.
lights switches on.
I've got my speed brakes out. We're not slowing down. The wind's horrific. Going into DC now. You just missed the big hoo-ah. It was a radio. It was a radio run. Does, eh? Does. There's our river. That's where we need to come down. It wasn't just now. It's come down by about 10 nautical miles, but it's 10 knots. I mean, so it's taking its time. Good, good. Damn, we're fast. We're below 10,000. This thing just keeps going. Something's coming. Paul.
Throttles.
Why does it do that? It's not supposed to listen to the throttles. Thank you, Paul. It's not supposed to listen to it. I don't know. Okay, one more waypoint, then we're gonna turn back.
Well, I've paused my flight to watch this.
Okay.
It's going to be excellent.
Cool. Oh.
That'd be good.
To level off.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Out we go, folks. Hold on to your pants.
Yeah.
To level off.
Now I had to pull it now again because look at our speed.
I was just gonna say, it looks you're a
Fast.
a little bit fast, yeah.
Mm.
At this point, I'm usually around 200.
Flaps 1 set.
Radio altimeter.
Flaps 5 set. Flaps 15 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist. Taxi lights on.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Bridge altitude set. Approaching minimums. 500. Minimums. 400.
500. Clear to land runway 19.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20,
level off.
10.
Ow, why so hard?
Speed breakup.
No!
5,000.
It didn't feel like it was gonna be that hard, I can tell you that.
4,000.
I did, but I didn't expect it to be that hard. I was just holding there and closing the throttle, and wow, it hit hard,
Nothing wrong with
man.
that. It's good.
80 knots.
I didn't see what the actual landing rate was, but it just felt a bit much.
Great
Eh?
landing. You are professional.
I didn't start ACOS, Uncle John. See, you weren't here to tell me.
441.
441, yeah, it's acceptable, but I misjudged that somehow, somewhere. I was honestly thinking I arrested it good enough.
It
Did
didn't
you-
look
did you
like it
close-
should deserve that
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah.
Well, I don't know about the landing rate or whatever. That might be a flare, or maybe you cut your power too early or whatever. But the rest of the approach was textbook.
Superb.
Yes.
Doesn't Patriot missiles are looking at me right now. Yeah, thank you, Johan.
So don't beat yourself up then.
No, I'm not beating myself up. No, it's a question of I would have liked to just have it look a little bit better, but anyway.
You're questioning in your own mind why it was hard.
Yeah.
There's no logical reason. Because as you said, you were only bleeding the speed off.
Yeah. I think that is probably the only realistic thing that I did wrong, is I might have played it off just that 2 seconds too fast, too soon. So anyway, Ross, I'm using XP Realistic. That's what I'm using. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Scotsman, you're funny. Yeah, I think this deserves a bit more practice, you know, and then we'll be better at it. One of those things.
Approaching 0-4.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I was holding my breath so badly. Tell him, Scotsman. Oh, it's marvelous. Steering with this thing with the tiller is just, it's amazing. I must be honest with you. Getting used to this Bravo throttle quadrant is a nice thing. It works. It's amazing. Love it. I actually want to see a replay of this landing. You know, when you look from the outside, it doesn't look as bad as from in the inside. That XP Realistic also exaggerates the shaking and stuff. You know, so I just want to see from the outside. Ah, excellent. Nice one, Scotsman. Shutdown procedure. Shutdown procedure.
Ready for shutdown procedure. Shutdown procedure.
Right,
I'm going to
let's...
send a hearing test, Nicker.
Yeah. Might not be the hearing, it might be the, you know, an interest problem. It's concentration problem, you know.
Well, we'll let the doctors have a look at her anyway. Just check her out, make sure she's all right.
Yeah.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Thank you so much.
Ready for shutdown checklist.
Don't worry about it, Linda. Oh my hat. So, we'll keep that attitude. No, it's gone already. Scotsman says we must send Linda over, he'll check her out for us.
I'm sure
No problem at all. Scotsman will certainly sort her out.
Scotsman, I can't tell the joke live on YouTube, but if you pop into Discord sometime, remind me to tell you the story about the guy wearing the t-shirt. This is an actual guy wearing a t-shirt with the writing on about he'll have a look. Remind me to tell you that story. Ooh, there was a bounce. Look. Yeah.
That didn't look like 400.
No, it didn't at all. Not at all.
Well, you don't want to pay too much attention to that anyways, because this whole calculation is pretty rudimentary.
Yeah, it's very subjective. It's not. It's
It doesn't take into account a lot of things, you know. It's just strictly based on, you know, your trajectory and all that. But there's other stuff associated with it.
oh, yeah, no, of course. I want to get the correct tower view, but it seems like we're gonna struggle with that one. Let's just try once more.
Is this the Drzewiecki scenery?
Drzewiecki, yeah. It's a pity it jumps to the other airport. See, no man, don't want that. Anyway, I must say this reminds me of that landing that we do there. What's MHGT? What do you call that airport there in South America where we have to turn and land? Toncontin, yes. It reminds me of that, eh?
It's a little bit shallower, but it's probably similar to the one in Juneau in Alaska.
Yeah, that could also be.
Yeah, it's a bit offset, and then you have to do a right turn at the end there.
Yeah, well, okay. We made it. That's all that counts at this point in time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We're going to go have dinner now, eh? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you guys have fun. We'll check you guys tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Nico. Great stream.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys.
Night, John.